Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's the last Tuesday of the month, which means it's a build what you bring week. You'll have to excuse me. I might sound a little bit rough. I've got the allergies back, so I shall be, sort of periodically turning off the mic so I can sneeze or blow my nose or whatever, and sort of generally suffer for the art. But just bear with me. But yes, before we do anything else, bin night. If your bins were being picked up today, take them out last night so that then you didn't have to get up this morning to chase after the binman because you woke up too late and they'd already started picking up the bins. So, public service announcement. Right. I will put the chat link in the chat so that anyone wants to come and join us. We've got three more seats here available at the moment. There may be a fourth coming in later on, but we will sort of do musical chairs. We'll let people come in, go out, jump in, jump out, go in and out, do whatever.
Take it all about.
So yeah, we'll do that, and and we'll in the meantime, in amongst all that, we'll do some building. So yes, welcome. So I got it right this time. Here's Panzer.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Sorry, I'm busy using finger words for a second.
Finger words. Finger words. Everyone likes to finger words. Yes, right. Yes, and there we go. And there, down there. There. No, not past. No, stop. There.
Don't
You. You there. There. No,
Me?
Yeah, you. Hello, Dan.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, I've not been locked up for all in that room with self-love jacket, so I'd say that's a good week.
Absolutely. Well done. Right. So, hang on.
Yeah, but
It's not that I ask for sympathy, but I ain't gonna get none, am I?
Yes.
No.
But it's my response to that you should that one. No, not that one.
No.
That one.
No, yeah, I already had it. You just knocked me off it.
Yeah, I know. And then somebody typed in something which knocked me off.
See, production values down. Right. So I'll be putting the link in the chat, as I say. Just come in. Just you don't have to put your face on camera. Who wants to have a face like this on the camera? But I'm just doing the intros.
We keep suggesting that to Dan, but it falls on deaf ears.
I am gorgeous, man. What is you saying, like?
Did you like how I got in there very quick? False.
Right. Yes. Anyway. Dan's got a face that only a mother can love.
He's got a face for radio.
Yeah. Are you going to get that? Are you going to take that off the screen or not?
Oh yes.
I'll do it. Don't worry. I've done it.
I've done it now.
Oh.
You see, I thought you were sitting back. You see, you've got to remember that I'm wearing my modelling glasses, which means that.
Well, I am sitting back, but I've got long arms.
Oh, have you?
You see? Oh, dear. Right. Anyway, so yes, we'll just quickly go through the chat, and then we'll open up the doors so people can come in. Like I say, don't have to put your face on. Just go straight to the bench. Just say hello. Don't even have to say hello. Just literally show us what you're building. If you want to stay for 5 minutes, you can. If you want to stay a bit longer, it's entirely up to you. So, let me go into the first of the chat, which was Panzer this evening, saying, wait a minute, I knew there was something I forgot to do. And what was it you forgot to do?
Put a comment in the chat to start the chat going.
Well done. To which Steve, TSM, evening Steve, laughed. about it. Athol is not going to be here this evening. He sent his apologies, saying sorry, Phil and Panzer, but Celia and I are going out tonight, so no wry comments from me to rely on happening. Well, there we go. Never mind, but at least have a lovely evening. Same sentiment.
He could have left the stream playing for Hamish, you know. I'm sure Hamish
could.
enjoy.
Yeah, unless of course they've all gone out. They might have took him for a walk as well. You see.
Mm-hmm.
So a twofer. That's what's known as a twofer. Sarah Jane saying to her, I'll have a lovely time. Sarah Jane also saying hi to Panzer.
Yes.
Saying hi to Steve.
Hi to Sarah Jane. Hi to Steve.
Panzer saying hi to Sarah Jane. Hugs.
Yes.
Yes, and also to Steve. Saying hi and bye to Athol. And then I come in saying good evening, everyone. And Panzer saying hi, everyone. Athol, have a wonderful evening from me to you. See you next week. And ask the question, who exactly is this everyone?
Yes. I don't know them personally, you understand?
No. But saying hi to Steve and Sarah Jane.
I know everyone. He lives next door to nobody.
Really? I thought he moved out and lived next door to someone.
No, they don't get along anymore. Everyone and someone.
Okay, right, fair enough. Panzer Cat, you, me, and SJ is anybody.
Are we? Oh, good.
Yes. Which is everyone. Anybody is everyone. Or is everyone anybody? Who knows? So Jane saying, Deputy Panzer, please fine that traitor the appropriate fine for speaking to her. Yes. See, so not only do I get a fine for not speaking, I get a fine for speaking. I will probably get a fine for ignoring or even making reparations or even trying to, do completely nothing, but I'll still get a fine. Yes.
Have you tried getting around in? That might help.
No. That'll never happen. So I'll get a fine for that as well. Well done, Dan.
It's your lot to be given fines.
Yes, it is. Yes. Steve saying hi to Sarah Jane, Panzer Cat, and me. Evening, Steve. And Panzer's got in there, dug the knife in. Give it a twist.
Yes.
The traitor has found a bottle of Malibu and a kit of his choice. Well, yeah, you don't drink Malibu, so why?
I don't.
That's for Sarah Jane.
The Malibu, exactly for Sarah Jane.
Yeah, that's for Sarah Jane.
For the mistress, yes.
Yabba. Yes. Right, nicely done, Deputy. Have a house point.
Thank you.
And hi, lovely Dan Hugs. I didn't realise that was your last name, you know, Dan.
Lugs.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Hugs, yeah.
With that haircut, he does have lugs, doesn't he?
No.
Last time I saw ears like that, there were handles in the UEFA Cup.
Oh dear. Right, and we've been through the what's the name of fines, paying fines. But now, stand by, everyone. Stand by your beds.
Wait.
Dun dun dun. Scott's in.
There we go, Scott. This one looks This one looks a bit raggedy because it is actually a raggedy ass brush.
That's a raggedy ass brush.
Yes.
So, good evening, says Scott. Nice to see you. We are all off to a good start with the low production values. We are indeed, yes.
Yes.
Sarah Jane saying hi to Scott. Adam saying, I'm here. Was getting carried away with my TV show I was watching.
On.
Sarah Jane saying, Scott, the temp reached above 0 yet. Flipping hot here. And saying hi to Adam. Tiffany. Tiffany is in.
Hello, Tiffany.
Good
Welcome
evening,
to the
Tiffany.
stream.
Welcome. First time in.
She is indeed. She subscribed to me earlier today. I was in the stream with Steve. I was watching a stream with Steve and Steph, and Tiffany was part of the audience. So she subscribed to me and I subscribed back. So hi and welcome,
Excellent.
Tiffany.
Excellent. Sarah Jane also saying hi to Tiffany. Tiffany saying hi to Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane also saying, Panzer, I think everyone is down to Dean becoming North Korean and doing the collective speaking.
This is true. You have
Yes.
been turned, of course.
Yes. Well, I mean, we haven't got just to that point where we are the collective we. Not yet. Not yet.
When she says collective speaking, does that mean that you've secretly become a Borg?
The collective we will happen when you've drunk all that Pepsi.
Yes, that's true. Yes. Yes. Is it a fine just for living? It might well be. That might even come to that. Yes. Scott saying, what is double figures, or was in double figures here today, I should say. Sarah Jane, although it was warm yesterday and nearly 30 degrees in our workshop. Ooh. Yes. And Scott, Sarah Jane saying, Scott, currently 28 here with all the windows and doors open. Tiffany saying it's 18 here. Wish I was back in Scotland by the lock in this weather. And that's it for now. Right. So welcome everybody. Right. So before I forget. Can't forget. Right. So let me just. I've copied, and I'm now going into the YouTube of this and pasting the link. There we go. There's the link, everybody. So if you want to come in and join us, hit that link, follow the instructions, and you'll pop in the green room down below, and then we'll add you in as we can. Like I said, if there's more people come in, one of us will duck, or one or two of us will duck and dive in and out, and let you come in and do your thing. Yes, right. So I'm going to change the camera, because what I'm going to do is I'll start off with showing what's on my bench.
Yes. I can confirm Sarah Jane is at 28 Celsius, and that was at 10 to 8 this evening.
Oh, actually, let's have a look, see what we are. Let's have a look. So, folks.
My internal temperatures are currently 22.3 Celsius with 67% room humidity. On this one, the other one says 22.1 at 63% room humidity.
Yeah, we're 18 here. Right, what have we got here? I just had a news update from my daughter saying just came out of the cinema from watching Deadpool and Wolverine. So good. So there we go.
I may have seen that today, but not at the cinema. And this morning I may have seen what was it? What does it call it? A Quiet Place Day One.
Oh.
It may have had Korean subtitles, but the English was there. I almost got the chance to watch the Netflix remake of All Quiet on the Western Front, but my German isn't that good, and there was no subtitles.
No, that's a little bit. Yes.
Did you manage to get your pirate patch on whilst you were watching these also legitimate films?
Well, they were on YouTube. They were on YouTube. They won't be on YouTube tomorrow, but they were on YouTube today, so I took the opportunity. Hello, there's someone knocking at the door.
Someone knocking at the door. Somebody ringing the bell. No idea. So I've had a post from a friend saying that car seat manufacturer Caro Automotive have filed for bankruptcy.
Okay.
No idea what that's all about. No idea. Okay. Anyway, Anyway, let me just go full screen. Dum dum dum. Right, as we can see, we have the silver spit.
I was just about to
tin-
say. I was just
the
about
tin
to say, if that's a chicken, they've sold you the last one in the shop.
That was a complete turkey.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Yes. Now, this is the tinfoil experiment. This is the bare metal. Yes. 124th Mark 9 Airfix Spitfire. Yes. At the moment, I am doing bits and pieces all around, but yes, we have got. Oh, hang on. I better do the underside, don't I? Better do, yeah, 'cause we have got undersideness as well. A little bit. Some of it's a little bit too shiny at the moment. But that will be taken down with some abrasiveness and what have you. So there we go. So that's me. I'll do my belly, which is beans and sausages on toast. The bench, as you can see, my beverage is Pepsi. I am not reading a book at the moment. My balloon color will be mauve. I'm going to go with mauve this week. My biscuit of choice is chocolate bourbon, and my baboon's name is Barry. So there we go. Right. So, Hunter, what did you
Yes.
say? Yeah. What are you doing?
On my bench tonight will be a few things. I'm going to be doing some pieces of
Hang
plastic
on.
art.
Let's get your full screen. There you go, my
Yes,
son.
I should be adding some plastic card rather than photo etch to the front of these. What do you call the damn things? Relic armor clusters, rather than use the photo etch brass, which will be a pain in the butt. So I will get those glued on, and if I have time, I will stamp out the bolts from the punch and die set. I will also be hopefully putting the windows or the transparencies. Wait a minute. Into the build of the Stair RSO, since I have painted the interior. I've got a little bit of touch up to do and some black in the inside of the handles that go along the inside, and then I shall glue in the front and side window transparencies. And if I get bored, I can always take the Michael out of Dan.
Yes. Dan.
My belly tonight.
Oh, sorry.
Right. My belly tonight was
It's big.
Oh, you wait.
Hey, that's getting back for the FA Cup.
Yeah,
That's only fair.
Probably. My belly tonight was I had a couple of pork chops with boiled potatoes and green beans. With I might have had 2 strawberry cornettos. Two, yes, 2. Well,
You didn't offer me one. How dare you?
Well, there was only 2 left in the box. They're co-op on brand ones rather than cornetto ones, because the cornetto ones are expensive. You're looking at 3 in a pack, and the co-op on brands are a lot cheaper, and you get 4 in a pack. I am between baboons, as you know. My book is The Stand by Stephen King. And my biscuit of choice is this week going to be Abernathy biscuits. And my balloon colour is going to be black, because Unit is here waiting to be inflated.
That is so wrong, because I know what it is.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. Okay, right. Dan.
Hello.
We shouldn't do that until I've got the medical services online.
I can't actually see anyone else's screen at minute because I've put it so it's on my bench cam. So that just sounds so bad and wrong, and I'm trying not to think about what you two were up to make that kind of sound.
Right. So, what we got then, Dan? What's on your belly?
I had a chicken curry with rice at tea because someone talked me into it, and I hate them. I don't like curry.
Don't you like curry? Yeah.
Bench on the cyber bench, working on the worker bee. I don't know whether you've got it on screen yet or not.
Yeah, we can see that. Yeah.
What? Oh, there's too many questions. It's like I'm going to be checking Phil for a little label that says SS.
Right. So
Bench, something else.
bench. Yeah, is the worker bee right? Biscuit.
Biscuit. I had an Orbit's Nobbit.
Yeah, but
Probably
what? A
best
chocolate
not
one
to
or
dwell on that.
chocolate one or a plain one?
Or plain one. I'm not into black ones.
Okay. Balloon.
Balloon. I'm thinking glow in the dark purple because that'd be pretty epic if you fill it with helium and just let it, and everyone would think there's a UFO.
Glow in the dark purple. Yeah, yeah. Baboon.
My baboon will forever be called Phil, and I suspect that it dyes its fur grey because being ancient is less embarrassing than being a Ginga.
Right. Okay. Fine. And dare I ask the beverage?
A perfectly innocent Coca-Cola, as always.
Well done. What about book?
Book.
Yeah,
Book. I have a colouring book upstairs.
that'll do. That'll do nicely. Right. In that case, excellent. So that's all us. Now it's up to you guys in chat to give us a belly and bench whilst we get on and do some modelling. And come on, people, we've got an extra seats. Let's be seeing you. Adam saying it's so shiny. Yeah.
Are we talking about Phil's head or Dan's head?
No, I think Adam was talking about the Spitfire.
Oh, right.
Sarah Jane saying, don't forget about the bank account details to be put on a postcard with care of SJ Malibu Fund. Yes. And Steve saying, sorry, I had to duck out just as it went live as my mother phoned. Wow, there you go. Can't be helped. Tiffany's saying that she's been around the lakes and saying, yes, despite living close by, I love to do the trail there my dad loved, but my mobility doesn't allow it. Oh, that's a shame. Sarah Jane saying that the lakes are best seen in the autumn. The colours are not still water is so beautiful. The colours and still water is so beautiful, especially early morning. Right, okay. So, yes, let's carry on. Let's do some work then. Right, now I'm going to move the spit out of the way. Did I get? No, actually, I can't because I need to do something first. Oh dear. Right. So, yes. So don't forget. Come in, join the chat. Let's see what you got. What's in there? What's on your bench? What's in the belly? No, is that good? I don't think that's going to work, is it? That's not going to bloody work.
Is it not?
It's not going to work. No. Oh no.
Am I?
Terrible.
Should we actually be being sympathetic with them, or?
No, you probably won't. Anyway, I'll just go ha ha ha. Time to say.
I'll just sit here giggling until you actually look at the screen.
Yeah, it's not. It's not, Dan. Sorry, but it's not. No, it's not going to work like that. Not like that anyway. So what am I going to have to do is
Get around in.
no. I'm going to have to put another piece. I'm going to have to shave that to that, and then get that. Aha! Right. Don't panic. I know what I'm doing. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't sound like it, but I know what I'm doing.
You're about the only person who does.
That's why I just said it.
We seem to be missing a few people in chat tonight.
Yeah. Maybe they're watching the Olympics.
Why? See, Love Island's finished. Apparently, they announced the winners.
Did they?
Yes. I have no idea who it is since I don't watch the damn thing.
No, neither do I. I'm sure somebody in chat will tell us.
I like the way you booby trap that question.
Yeah.
I've taught me worker bee a new trick for opening this hatch.
What, to get around in?
Yeah, it's opens its mouth, eats Phil, and then deposits him on the bar. But
That doesn't sound very nice.
rotate on the egg, and then there we go, opening hatch. Quite like that. I've been entertaining myself all day, fiddling with that flappy bit.
There's something I could say there, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it on the grounds that it is not past 9 o'clock yet.
Sarah Jane has said, and I quote, "Any sympathy toward Dean will result in warnings or fines."
Sympathy
Scott
towards
has-
what?
You.
Yeah, but what?
Right.
Since when do I get any sympathy? Come on, let's be fair.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, Scott has got his belly. His belly is macaroni.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, well, if you looked at the screen, I queued this up for you. His belly is macaroni au gratin. His bench is just trying to keep track of the Leopard C2 build. Pictures will be in the
gallery.
Yes, in the gallery, because I did look at the gallery earlier. Briefly.
So did I. Briefly. Yes.
Totally Skill Model says that Panzer Cat, should we be concerned that Love Island has finished? It was on the BBC Red Button page when I checked CFAX earlier.
You do realise, CFAX is not a thing anymore.
It is for me who likes 24-hour news. Sarah Jane says the Olympics should be banned. It's affecting motorsport for a few weeks.
Yeah, well, that's just the summer holidays. It's not affecting motorsport, but that much.
And Sarah Jane is saying, "Tell me about it, Sarah Jane." Oh, sorry, John. What Scott is saying? Tell me about it, Sarah Jane. It's messing up the bike racing. And Steve says, "Of course, we believe you not."
Believe me what?
But it was on the BBC Red Button.
Oh, right, you. Yes, right, of course. Yes.
It was indeed on the CFAX page.
Right. So what I'm going to have to do now is cut another little tin strip and then work that one. Right. So come on, people. Let's have someone else at the bench. Come on.
I seem to remember somebody threatening on Sunday night when I was on with Connie that they were going to come on stream.
Who was that? What? And done a full Orcadian accent?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I vaguely remember that. But yeah.
I know that Connie's at work tonight, so Connie's watching the catch up. Hi, Connie.
Evening, Connie. Yeah, Sarah Jane. Yes, I do know motorsport around the world is being postponed, but it usually happens at some point or another.
Every 4 years.
Yeah. No, there's the summer break. IndyCar has just come back from a summer break. So that the European motorsport tends to all have near enough the same time off because they're virtually all sort of mingled in together.
Steve has put in a Bellion bench. His belly is Parma Violets, and his bench is the 116 scale Andy Hobby Headquarters Sherman, which is just about to start.
Ooh, lovely.
And Scott asks,
come in.
do you have subtitles ready? Whoa.
Well, we can do.
I can translate for you, Scott.
Or you could let me write the subtitles.
Oh.
No, you're banned from writing anything on the screen.
Poor Dan. Not fair. Right. Do people want me to put the link in again? Hang on. Let me go into there. And there we go. Paste. Enter. There we go.
Yes, let's be having some of you.
Yeah, there we go. Let's have a few friendly voices or faces or just hands or anything. Well, decent, of course.
Yeah, I'm glad you clarified that very quickly.
Yes. I don't know what Dan means by that, but
he's just jealous because I had a haircut and he didn't.
I don't need a haircut.
Yeah,
it's just hippies from north of the wall, wildlings from north of the wall that need haircuts.
yeah, I don't know. Right. There's my brush. There's my brush. Can you hear me, Mother? Right.
Yes, we hear you. You get your brush out. Well done. You'd be better off getting a Hoover. Be quicker.
Yes, I might have to have a Hoover later.
Papa Echo Alpha 2.
Bravo Alpha Echo 2.
Yes, it's phonetic speak for a swear word.
I thought you were going to do Foxtrot Oscar.
Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo.
Kilo, yeah.
Oscar Foxtrot.
Foxtrot, yes.
Delta Alpha November. See, I can even insult them in phonetic language.
Yes, well.
Adam says he thinks his internet is playing up. He can't join the stream. Boo.
Ooh, boo. Sarah Jane saying that's a shame. If your friends who can join, send them so we can kick Dean off. Yes. Yes. There we go. But there we go. Never mind.
So drink some of my coffee.
God, blimey, Mary Poppins. Oh, I'll have some of my coffee.
Well, it's so unprofessional to slap on ice cream.
Well,
If I had ice cream.
of course. No, because you've had them all. You wouldn't even... No. See?
Well, the reason I had two was because I had two pork chops. And the reason I had two ice creams is because I have a left hand and a right hand. And you can alternate. I've only one tongue, unfortunately.
Words fail me. Words fail me. Do. Right. Let's see if the Mark II appendage for a fixment. Oh, it's going to work.
Tiffany's saying she'll be right back. The food shopping has arrived.
Right, so what I need to do is now trim that. So, yes, right. Oh, that'll be what's in the belly. What's been delivered by whoever.
Caddo, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Asda.
Other supermarkets are available.
Deliveroo.
Oh.
Just eat. They've apparently started delivering food
Hang on.
shopping.
Hang on. Don't move. Don't breathe. Yeah. Come here. Gotcha. That's all right. I just had visions of me running over the engine cowling then. Ooh! It dropped to the floor.
Don't worry, the amount of tinfoil you've got on it will hold it together.
You'd think. Don't forget, folks, if there's anything you want to be shown on the Facebook gallery, now's the time to be putting it in whilst we're on air. No, still too wide. Dear, oh dear.
Is it too wide, Phil?
It is. Now, you wouldn't have thought I'd had that problem, would you?
It's Asda delivery from Tiffany. Tiffany has an Asda delivery for a monthly shop.
Oh,
It wasn't them. It was just some kids playing chat with her and run away.
ugh,
She hates the little blighters.
that's mean.
Thank the Lord I don't have any of my own, just a hamster. Oh, look. Tiffany can come back anytime. She brings snacks.
Does she?
Yeah, she
Oh,
brings cat snacks.
oh, nice. Cat snacks.
Yeah, they're kind of like a Scooby snack, only smaller.
I see. So Jane's saying I have some pictures, but it's too hot to send them. What's too hot to send? What, the pictures are too hot, or the fact you got them is too hot to send the pictures?
Well, it is 28 degrees Celsius. Sarah Jane will be melting.
Oh, he's melting.
Funnily enough, that's the new euphemism apparently for when you're bleeding.
What, I'm melting?
Yes.
Is it?
Steve and Tiffany will get that joke. Yeah. Oh dear.
Right. Well, I'm on the right idea with this.
I
But-
sense a butt coming. Yeah.
Yes. For some reason, it won't. I know I've got to put it in there, but for then I can't get it over the. Over the rainbow. I think I might have to trim a piece off the other side as well. Oh dear. Oh. Right. Well, I'm surprised Steve is not joining in. And seeing that Scott was bailed out by the looks of it, and Adam's unavailable, or say unavailable, but he's not able to.
And there's no Spruan glue. There's no Carl.
No.
And PJ's
no
AWOL.
PJ. Yeah. This is looking a bit shabby, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, I've done it again. I dropped it on the floor again. Oh god. Right. So.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, stop dropping it on the floor. Yes.
I was going to say it might be better just to move your webcam down to the floor and work from there. I seem to remember someone else doing that last week. Who was it again?
I have no recollection of last week. Who was it?
Yeah.
Well, was that despite the fact that you said you were sober?
Yeah.
Almost sober.
Sorry, almost sober.
But if you can believe that, you can. Richie Sunak's going to be the next leader of the Conservative Party. Scott says, I quote, "I've told you I'm shy, lol."
You're a shy lol.
He's a shy lol.
It's a shy lol. Yeah.
I don't know who that bloke is from Conservative Party, but I wish him well in leading the party.
Who's having a party?
Huh?
What?
When?
Whoa.
Who's getting around then if they're having a party?
Huh?
Right, where's my punch and die going? It's in the drawer. Is it? Oh, good God! I laid my hands on it first thing as well. Gee.
Hey, something's gone wrong there.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
I apologise for the fact that I can't keep most of this or the majority of this in camera because she's a big un, and she's not playing ball.
She's a big one, and he hasn't cleaned his bench down from the last ball, which is why he's working in an area no bigger than 2 first-class stamps, I reckon.
Well, I always do that. But I have tidied up a little bit. I say a little bit.
Wait a second. Did someone not create a whole new big workbench in the spare room?
Yeah.
That they were boasting about not that long ago.
Yeah, but someone that hasn't finished it yet, and that won't be broadcasting from there because of said neighbours that will be of sleeping nature, since that their bedrooms are directly above and below.
Dear. thought for a second you were going to say of a nervous disposition.
Well, that as well. But it's not
Depends who they're living next to. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no.
right. Now that's the it's the right. This is the right idea, but it's not working the way I want it to. I think
And
because I think
Sounds kind of like my sex life. It's
Jets-
the right idea, but it never seems to be working the way I want it to.
and Jet Skill Models has arrived in chat. It says, "Damn."
Evening.
Hi, Jet. Welcome.
You're not late. You can join us at any time. The link's in the chat if you want
Yes.
to come and join us. Come and join us. You said you would. Come and join us. Come and join us.
What's it gone?
What? Who?
I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself.
Oh, right. Okay. Bad sign that is talking to yourself.
No, the bad sign is answering back.
Well, yeah.
The really bad sign is when one of my other personalities answers back. I'm the same one out of all of us.
Yes, I was watching what Jet was building on his latest video. He was building the mini art Puma kit.
Oh, yes.
Or was it Ryfield? No, it was mini art.
And is it looking a good build?
Well, they all look good builds till you get them. Now, where did I hide the plastic card?
Where is the plastic card?
Underneath the blue tack. It's stuck to the blue tack.
Oh dear, excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. I know. I've been fined for Jet being late. Go.
Yeah.
I knew there'd be one fine I'd forget.
You seem to forget all the fines.
Oh, that's fine. That's all right. That's not a problem. Do you know what? Just to let people know, I've got 19 more subscribers to go before I get to 500.
Well, when I checked earlier today, I have five more before I reach the magic 100.
Ooh.
Which, of course, means I'm going to actually get stickers printed up.
Yes, you have, haven't you?
Yes, I did say that if I reached 100 subscribers, 105 subscribers, and that they stayed
Why
there for
105?
because they've got a habit of they've got a habit of disappearing at the same rate that you get them.
Oh, right, okay. Right, excuse me. I have got to.
Get around in.
No, grab my nose.
Yeah, I thought you were going to mute your mic when you did that.
Well, put it this way: if I had a chance to mute my mic out, I meant I'd have just dribbled down my top.
Not
Oh,
again.
dear, excuse me. I know, terrible. Tiffany saying, I have 7 to reach 100. Well done. And she's saying 18 because she subbed as well. But I'm only saying, I'm still saying 481. But there we go. Never mind. At some point. But no, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. As what they say, every little helps.
That's what Sarah Jane says, but you still won't pay the fines.
Well,
Oh,
no.
look, talk of the devil, and he'll soon appear.
Indeed.
Scott says he's 10 subs from 800, and PJ
Well
has
done.
arrived. He says, there you go. You say my name 3 times and I appear. Yep, prime time models everywhere and Norfolk. And before you were asked, no, I won't be joining you on the show tonight. Sorry, Phil.
Huh.
Why?
Why? Yes.
Why?
Where's the note? Where's the excuse? I mean, where's the exemption note?
Because you just know what's going to happen. Phil will be given a fine for the non-appearance of a note.
Absolutely.
Not that I'm putting any ideas into Sarah Jane's head.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. There'll be one there. Don't you worry.
If you're lucky, she might be generous and give you 2 fines.
She might. Right. Now, I think.
Oh dear.
I know, terrible. Don't think. Don't look. Just look.
I'm genuinely
Search for
scared.
that.
You're thinking.
I know. I know. I'm thinking. I know.
I thought I could smell something burning.
Yes. Right. Now, I need to put something in at the front. So, am I doing this? Where am I doing it? Am I doing it?
This way or that way?
Yeah. Yeah. It's got to be behind, I think. Right. Yes. So. Yeah. Why? So why are we not having a PJ this evening? What's the excuse? Have we had an excuse? I mean, have we had the exclusion thingy? No.
I haven't seen one.
No.
Sarah Jane is saying she's got 38 subs with no content.
Wow. There you go. Right. Now I've got to try and carefully, and I mean carefully, cut this out.
And Kit Bash Carnage is in. He's saying hi.
Evening, Kit Bash.
He's just popped in to say hi quick. Just home from work. Hope all is well in panel and chat.
Indeed.
Dearest, someone at Sarah Jane says someone in deepest Norfolk, Norfolk could do thinking. Nice to see devolution at work.
Oh dear.
Steve says, sorry, I won't be joining you tonight as I'm only doing my lives with Steph. I'm up your way next Tuesday, Phil. Steph, what is your channel?
You're up my way next Tuesday, are you indeed?
I don't know if he's up your way or down your way.
Well, no, I'll be up my way because Steve's towards Landinium.
All right. Yes, because he's
not far from Sarah Jane. Oh, you going to Sheringham? Oh, I see. Going to the railway museum, are we? The Norfolk Railway.
Not if I can help it. So, did I say that out loud?
Norfolk Railway. And no doubt Steve is probably caravanning or camping.
Neither. He's dropping one of his children off with his grandparents.
Ah, right. For a week's holiday there. Oh, yeah, but you're not. So you're not staying over then. You know, for the night. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Well, one bolt to the carpet monster, which I'll find after I've built all the rest of them. Oh dear. Get a drink of coffee.
Right. Where are we? Let's get.
No.
No. What?
PJ has given the comment. There's not enough characters in the chat comment section, pardon me, to explain. But it has a lot to do with visitors arriving unexpectedly and without prior warning. And worse still, though, the Blighters brought beer.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And
Beer.
Steve says no, he's at work the next day. And he'll wait the
fair
following
enough,
Tuesday
fair
to pick it up.
Fair play.
Tiffany's supplies to TSM. It's just just her YouTube name. She's done like 3 lives so far, and just general chit chat. She's hoping to do a charity live for Models for Heroes and the PTSD camp in Bath.
Lovely.
And Sarah Jane has kindly offered to PJ that she'll help out with the beer free of charge, of course.
Of course.
And PJ is giving Sarah Jane Tuesday hugs, which he should have done right at the very start when he came in.
He did. I mean, should have done.
Yes.
Yes.
I would see PJ being fined, but I imagine that fine will just go to you instead.
Yeah, it would be transferred to me instead. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Oh yeah, let's try putting the punch and die on the right set, shall we?
That would help.
How one? And for those of you out there wondering why I'm using the side of a pair of pliers, I used to have a little what they call toffee hammer that was ideal for doing this job. But for some strange reason, it seems to have went AWOL. I think the last time I saw it was in Aberdeen, so I have a feeling that someone may have swiped it.
Swiped it.
Yes, not going to name names.
The Blighters.
That's the polite version of what I would call my ex, but there you go. Oh, look, there's the one that I dropped. I've just found. See, I told you that. Ah, dear.
Did you give a sacrifice to the carpet monster before you come on?
I did. I gave a sacrifice this morning.
Excellent. Well done.
And I've discovered something new today. I discovered
What's that?
if you make a blood offering to the carpet monster,
Yeah.
it likes blood as well as bits of plastic model.
Does it?
Yes, I discovered that courtesy of Steph.
Okay.
Steph, or the Budget Modeler, as his channel is called.
Yeah.
May have stabbed himself on his live stream, Steve.
Yeah.
We did not laugh.
No.
We did not take the mickey, did we, Steve?
No. Maybe not.
And of course, if you actually believe that, Phil.
Of course I believe every word.
Mm-hmm. There's the tweezers there.
Yes. Yeah. Well, excellent. So yeah, that's well. At least you're sampling Norfolk life. Yeah, even if it is only briefly, Steve. You know. So there we go. Can't all be. What should we say? Accustomed to the luxurious ways of Norfolk. in Suffolk.
Looking at this, I think I've just worked out why it is I went nuts.
Where you went and what not?
Take a close look and see if you can work out which bit I'm working on at the minute.
Hang on. Let me get you on big screen. You are on the top behind the canopy before where the actual docking port comes up and over.
And couldn't be further from.
Oh, okay. No, in that case, then you must be underneath then.
If I go like this, you can see I'm on the underside.
You're on the underside.
And then you go Control 7 to bring it back. So if I go Tab and hide, I'm attempting to get. So I've already got this tube thing on both sides, 2 pill bits, and the beginnings of these runners. So I'm now getting into these extra panels that, like the ones on the side, they slightly, stick out.
Yeah.
So, but to get it to line up properly with the underside of the thingy, on the underside, as the pilot and the interior are flat, the underside slopes upwards. I need both things to be visible on the viewport, which means I have to look at it in transparent view to be able to see my reference picture, which means I'm seeing right through, the top side and the underside at the same time as the reference picture of the underside.
I see.
And somewhere in amongst it all is these orange ones those are the ones that are actively selected. The rest of these lines and stuff are all kibble.
Right, I'm just going to mute my mic, not because I'm blowing my nose, but because I'm just going to do some dremeling. Okay. So carry on, folks. Carry on.
I shall do another quick round through chat. Talking in between each other. Sprue's in the chat. He says, "Hello, Sprue." He says, "I ain't talking as there's no quiz." But you can join us, Sprue. Come and join us. Sarah Jane is saying hi to Dave. And TSM finds it very Snorville. I think he's talking about Norfolk. Dave is saying it's too hot, Panzer, but thanks. TSM says the wife wants him to buy some skippers, but I think it will be weird with me only having 7 toes. So, Steve, does that mean that you work in units of 17s? How do you count to 20 apart from when you take your shoes and socks off? One of life's mysteries, ponderous mysteries. Spruce saying hi to Sarah Jane. Steve is laughing. Well, the funny thing is, tomorrow is the last day of July. Very soon, it will become August. And that means you start seeing things that are designed for that certain time of the year that involves a man in a red suit with a white beard, pointy trees,
Phil,
and sparkly baubles. Yeah, I don't
know how sparkly his baubles are. I hesitate to inquire.
Well, ask him when he comes back.
Yeah, I think the precise question that needs to be asked is, Phil, how sparkly are your baubles? What could possibly go
You
wrong?
do realise, I can hear you.
Yes, we know you can.
Good.
That's why we were doing it.
That's all right then. Right. I don't know. Is this going to work? Is this going to work?
I don't know.
I'll just put this on full. So I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't think this is going to work.
Have you gone, meow, taka, 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 taka?
No, not yet.
Now, wait a minute. Terry said, if I remember rightly, that it's that well molded a kit that you may have to shave something off the top of the engine block. Oh, you've dremeled
Yes.
out. Yes.
I've already done that. Yes. If not the engine block itself, but the actual hood.
Yeah, there's something at the top of the engine. Yes, I'll do.
Yeah. But I'm trying to get a piece of card to hold in, but it's not happening. I think it's because it's.
Sarah Jane has pointed out that on the bright side, though, Panzer, in a few months you could buy another 12 kits. Yes. But I haven't bought 12 this year.
Right, let's come back off of that. Yes. This is not going the way I would like.
Is it
I'll
not?
get our rounding and we'll all help you.
I'm sure you will. Yeah, it's not.
It's not playing ball, is it?
It's not playing ball. No, I'm not. I mean, it can't be that much out because there is a lip on the inner piece. I'm trying to go past that and.
Oh, come on.
It might help actually if I was to thin that down a bit.
Yes. Sprue, I am I'm lost for words that you've actually counted the number of days. PJ
I'm just gonna cut my mic again, sorry.
PJ has got a belly and a bench. His belly is pizza with sweet chili peppers, chicken and jalapenos. His bench, you can't tell what I'm building because Sarah Jane will find me heavily. Oh, it might be in the gallery, damn. And his beverage is a Hobgoblin Gold. But PJ, you forgot to tell us your biscuit, your balloon, and the book you're reading. Sarah Jane saying, road trip to PJ's. There you go. Sarah Jane, pizza and free beer. Yeah. Well, technically, PJ, she won't actually find you. She'll probably find Phil.
You just said that Phil made you do it, and that legitimizes everything, including the fine.
See, I'm waiting for him to come back so I can ask him what exactly is it that Dan's working on. Not or exactly what is it you're working on and what's it from. Not that I want to get anyone into any bother.
Well, the real question you need to ask Phil is, whose idea was it for me to build this?
I fully accept that it was my idea. I fully accept it, and I'm proud to say it's my idea. So therefore, I don't care. And for those who wish to put a fine on behalf of PJ onto myself, I might as well tell you here and now, it is a scratch build of the USS Defiant.
He's living dangerous tonight. Bloody
Yes.
hell.
I know. So therefore,
he's throwing caution to the wind.
I am. Now, that, my friends, has worked. Not so good at the back, but it's worked. So, just got to finesse the back end. Right, okay. So, how am I going to...
The last time I finessed the back end, I got slapped in the face.
Well, yeah, well, yes. Say no more.
Ask Phil first. Then he wouldn't have given you that slap.
Well, yeah, should have asked first. Yeah, absolutely. Well done, Dan. Sprue, belly and bench. Ooh, here we go. Belly, sausage and chips, gravy, and bread and butter. Lovely. Bench, too hot to do anything. Beverage, ice, water. Balloon is blue. Baboon is Phil. Book Star Wars, and biscuit is rich tea. Lovely. Superb. Well done.
Wait a second.
What's up? What now?
It's okay. Not enough characters in the chat comment section. You know, listen. Yes, I know, listen. Tiffany's saying she went to a place called the Men's Shed the other day. It supports veterans. And she got a Rebel 148 skill Stormovik kit for a tenner. First time building a plane. She normally builds fantasy.
Ooh.
And Scott is issuing a warning. He's saying, shh, don't mention Christmas. We're gearing up for it at work already. We've done the 10 weeks of madness getting orders ready. Yeah.
Yes. Don't mention the war.
Oh, right. I think I've got on what PJ was going on about. There's not enough space in the comments chat section for his baboon book and balloon colour and biscuit.
Oh, I see. Ran out of characters.
And Scott says, and I quote, "I'll just look forward to overtime and the pennies for new toys, lol."
Absolutely.
Like a webcam with a microphone.
Yeah, like a webcam with a microphone. You live dangerously, you know that.
I do.
Now, what I want to know is why the bloody hell will that not fit.
Okay, PJ has put in part 2. Belly and Bench part 2. Biscuit is a dark chocolate digestive. Book he's rereading for the 200th time. The Lord of the Rings. Balloon is clear with a gold ring. And his baboon is named Phil. He means why not?
Mm.
And Sarah Jane saying, Scott, I'll help. Send any freebies my way. I love your work. She also likes bottles of Malibu, Phil.
She does.
Come in handy when he goes for a round, having knowledge that she likes Malibu.
I don't know what you mean.
Tiffany
I
says,
honestly don't know what you mean.
Tiffany says to Scott, I have quite a few friends that are vets. I help with a few of their lives during their week. Yes. As a cat, I tend to avoid the vets.
I don't think she means that kind of vet.
Yes, I know.
It's all right, as long as you know. Because then if we know, we know.
Yes.
It's important that you know for us to know.
Well, you might know that he knows, but I definitely don't know what the hell you
Don't you not? Do you not know that he knows?
Well, I know that you know he knows, but don't know if I know.
Oh, well, that's all right.
you
So,
know
well,
he
so long
knows.
as you know that he knows that I know, and that's all right. That's fine. Because so long as one of us knows that we know, we're all right.
Phil, that would make perfect sense if I was as drunk as you were. Sarah Jane, I think I know where your bottles of Malibu have went to.
I'm not drunk at all. I'm as dubious as such.
And I'm almost not drunk, but I'm working on it.
No. Boing.
Well, that reminds me, I better drink my mug of coffee. Just in case you're interested, it's 9:20 if you're thinking of doing the gallery.
Oh, forgot about that. Well done. Well done, Sir Panzer of the Remembrance.
You're welcome. I had to look twice at the time there myself.
Right, okay. I will dive into that in a second. I'm just there's some very awkward sort of shall we say panel points to this little blighter, because
And Dan, Scott has given you a warning that Pepsi is strong stuff, Dan, so be careful.
Oh, I'm not on Pepsi. I'm on perfectly innocent Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't drink crap.
I think that's me who's on the Pepsi.
Yeah, Pepsi and Malibu, isn't it?
Well, I don't know about the Malibu, but it does start with an M.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah. Technically, it's Sarah Jane's Malibu. Yeah. So it begins with an S.
Right. Yes. There's some very flexible, and I mean flexible, framework that has to go on this engine, and it can be very, very, very fidgety to get on, because it's not even. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna have some fit issues.
Yes. PJ says, you're welcome at my place anytime, Sarah Jane. If you start out now, I'll keep the beer, well, some of it, in the fridge for you. And Sarah Jane replies to PJ,
She has 3 bottles of Old Peculiar waiting for her.
All peculiar, eh? Yeah. It's a nice way to talk about PJ, isn't it, eh?
I was thinking, I was thinking more along the lines of Dan, actually.
Well, the peculiar bit, yes, maybe, but I don't think not so old.
No, I'm a barely legal teen in comparison to Uncan.
Yes, right. Oh dear. Yes, this is gonna. I think where this is going to end up. I know where this is going to end up. This is going to end up not in the rubbish bin, but I think this is going to end up with some of the panels off. You know, because these are not. Oh God, these are not happening properly at all. Oh, as much as I want them to. Anyway, yes, right. So let me do the gallery, shall we? Let's move all me gubbins so I can get me mouse. Right. So then, gallery. Where are we? Gallery intro. Gallery intro.
Yes,
Right.
the gallery. I am ready with my dinger.
Excellent. Well done. I'll see you in a little while. So, doing. After last week's show, there was a post saying, if this man offers you candy, asks you to get him into his car, or tells you to massage his head, tell him no. Yes.
Looks
Yes.
like a highly reputable person to me.
Highly
Possibly the
reputable
sugar
person.
candy man.
Highly reprobated man to me. Actually.
Right, now, why is that?
We'll give PJ a ding for that.
I'll give him
Indeed.
a smack up back at head.
Now, what's going on here? Why am I...
Did you
Thank
not
you.
sort it from last week?
No, I've been waiting for the cursors to come up.
It was thinking about it, wasn't it?
Yes. Right, here we go. Made by Mandeel, who's one of the first time poster on the Facebook page. Some very nice work indeed. I mean, I don't know what the scale of these are, but there's some very nice paint work on the shield. Let me see if I... For some reason, it's taken an inordinately long time. But this is Firefox, so I do apologise for people. Yeah, so I'm not 100% what scale these are, but some very nice artwork on the, especially on the shield there. Oh dear, we are going really slow, aren't we?
Yes.
It's your age. Oh, did you say that out loud?
What? Who? What? When? Here we go. Right. Yes. I don't know why this is Firefox, and yet this is going slower than Chrome. The only reason I'm using Firefox is because it won't allow me to use 2 cameras anymore on Chrome, and I have no idea why.
I think I may know why.
Why do you know why?
I'll tell you afterwards in the green room.
Okay, right. So we will carry on. So these are Roman figures, by the looks of it.
Either that or they're hoplites, ancient Greeks.
I thought they were Spartans.
There could be as well. Spartans and
Yeah.
ancient Greeks.
Yeah, they could be. Yeah, they could be.
He's Spartacus.
No, I'm Spartacus.
That's what I said. He's Spartacus.
Yes. Come on. Oh, this is crazy. I do apologise, people. What did I do last week?
I can't remember.
I know. Hang on. Let me see if this will.
DJ Sonic, he says, I'm Farticus.
I'm Farticus. No, I ain't Farticus.
Hi, welcome, DJ. Yes, I think last week you had to put another shilling in the meter.
I think you might be right.
There we go. It has moved.
Yes, it has moved, hasn't it? Yes, just by one.
Yes. PJ is saying you messed up last week, Phil, as usual.
Well, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to take the blame for this, yeah, it's not actually. It's not my fault.
No.
Oh dear, excuse me. Right.
If you were to pay your Malibu fine, Sarah Jane would remove the block from your PC.
Is that what it is?
Mhm.
I see. Right. Okay. Now I'm going to.
Get around in.
No. Shush. Get rid of
2 rounds in.
No. No.
The minute he gets around in, everyone will be ordering doubles.
Right. Now, I am on Chrome. No, I'm not on Chrome. What the hell's going on? Hang on.
I do not
Why
know.
have I... Right. Hang on. I'm going to stop sharing.
He's going to stop.
Sorry about this. Sorry about this, folks. Sorry about this, but this is just ridiculous.
Yeah, Tiffany, you're welcome to come back next week and every week after.
Thank you.
He says that's a fine for sneezing.
Well,
Sarah Jane
I'm obviously going to get a fine for blowing my nose on screen then.
Yeah, sorry, when you said that on screen, I had images of a big green splat going across before my window there.
Oh no. At least you got a nice picture of whilst I'm doing this.
Unless you don't support that team.
Unless of course you don't support that team. Right.
Sarah Jane
So
is confirming to Tiffany, you go far here.
you go far here. Dear, gotta laugh. Oh, come on. Do behave. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gallery, take 2. All together now. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. It's not playing, is it, Phil?
Shush. Wait a minute. I know what I'm doing, he says.
Optimistically,
Optimistically.
hopefully.
Right. Hopefully. because we will see what happens.
Brace yourself for an explosion.
Or the Circle of Doom.
Right, are we ready?
Yes.
Boink! See? See? Yeah. If in doubt. Right, yes. Very good, you know. Very, very good. Let's see if what can we no we can't. No, never mind. Right, okay. Forget that. Right. Oh, look out. Oh
Yes. He fixed
again.
If you go back up to the top one where you were originally, where you brought down your little drop down window.
What? No,
No, go back up.
Yeah.
It says
Yeah.
open a new tab. Well, it says open a new tab right at the top. Try that. And click on that.
No, not having that.
Well, you didn't give it a chance.
No. Open image.
Give it
Hey.
a chance. Go, you see?
Hey. No.
You have to
No,
close it.
no, yeah.
But you can enlarge on that.
No, I know. Yeah, well, you're still enlarge on this though.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry. Right. Okay.
Yes. But we'll give Made by Mandil a ding for those. Those are
Yes,
really
we
nice.
will indeed. Yes, give him a ding. Yes. Apologies for the. Yeah. Right, Dan.
Oh, Crime Watch has a new presenter. Isn't he handsome?
No, that's not a presenter. That's wanted by. Yeah. As Graham McRoberts says in the comments, if found, please return to the asylum.
To the asylum, indeed. Right, and Jet put in a little cartoon from Nuts. Remember the first time you had to wait for something you really wanted because you had to save up for it, and how you wanted it more and more.
Yes.
Indeed, yes. But we'll let you go into the Facebook page to go through that. But yeah, it's a very nice little sketch.
Yes.
Very nice.
It was indeed. Yes.
Right, now, you're getting a ding for putting that in there.
Yep.
Right, this is the unmentionable, what I said. That PJ is doing a scratch build of the USS Defiant. So this is the basic floor pan, but the basic floor layout and hull. So he's getting all the structure in. So very good, and all the plans. Look at that. Yes. Doesn't tell us though what scale. So maybe he'll tell us later.
Yeah. We'll give PJ a ding for that.
We'll definitely give it. Yeah, definitely a ding for that. Right, Steve, F-35. It's very nice. I like how how he's kept the canopy nice and clear.
I'm sure he'll give you tips when you come to do the Spitfire's canopy.
I'm sure. What was that for? What was that for? Very good, Steve. Very good. What was that for?
Give Steve a ding.
What was that for?
Well, you said that you loved how he kept the canopy nice and clear,
Yeah.
and I said he'll give you. I'm sure he'll give you tips when it's your turn when you come to paint the Spitfire's canopy.
Yeah. Well, what's so funny about it?
Never mind. If I've got to explain it to you, it went.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Scott says he is keeping track of the leopard. Get it?
Yes.
Yes. Well done. Yes.
Yes,
He's doing that crazy thing.
Yes. In the indie links where you've got a track pad and 2 pins and a pad and a guide tooth. Yes. Been there, done it, got the damn t-shirt.
Yeah.
So,
That was it.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Well done, everybody.
Jet
you.
says the pics on YouTube are not matching what you're talking about. Maybe something wrong with my hand. I think there is something from Jet in the gallery, but if it was a shared post, Jet, it wouldn't have been
Yes. If it's a shared post, then it won't be. If it's in the group and it's a shared post, it won't.
It won't
post on
automatically
there.
pop onto the gallery.
Absolutely.
And PJ confirms it's 1/250th scale. And if you bother to read the blurb,
you'd know that, you numpty.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to make sure you were there to interact. Yes. Right.
DJ Sonic has seen this, the Raju and Grand Theft Auto based off it, I think. I'm pretty certain that Jet has put in a car.
Right. Hang on then. Let me just. Oh, I know I've turned it off now, but let me just go into. Hang on one sec. Let me see if I can find.
The problem, Jet, with shared posts is that they go into the general Facebook page, but when it comes to gallery shows, they don't get included because they don't fit. They don't automatically go into the file for the gallery.
They don't. No, it's a bit of a pain in the bum like that. But let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find it. Right, we've got Patrick Van. Actually,
Patrick Van Gils is another one for putting.
No, that's strange because that's not a shared.
It is. I'm seeing it twice.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. There's Steve's. There's Steve's YouTube. No. I'm not seeing anything yet.
I think it might have been 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. It was the.
Oh, blimey. Oh, right. In that case, I'll go further back then. Hang on.
That it would be the 23rd of July. It was the M3 Stuart.
I beg your pardon. I thought it was this week. So that must have been before Collins. Yeah, well, that's very strange. That is very strange. Hang on a minute.
I'll just nod like a donkey and pretend I know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll nod again because that made me dizzy and I've already been on 4.
Right. In that case, let me just go back in. We'll share the screen again. But yeah, that's very, because it's not actually a shared post.
It's not.
It's not. No.
It may have been delayed getting into last week's gallery.
23rd.
Yeah, because that would have been last week.
10. Mm-hmm. But that would have been in the morning, so that should have been. Anyway.
Yes, but you know what Facebook's like for notifications.
Yeah, that's true. Have we not had this before?
I don't think we have. See, that would mean I'd have to watch last week's show.
Yeah.
That is
Very
nice, very nice.
Shows. Eesh, that's weird.
very nice. Yes, we have, because we said about the rust under the hull.
Yes, we did.
We have. We did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did show it.
Yes.
Yes. So, phew. I thought, we'd missed something, and not. But yes, no, we had.
Yes.
We have seen it. Yes.
But
Yeah,
it's still, it's still worth giving it another ding.
Absolutely. Get another ding. Yes. Well done. Well done. No, we have seen it. So yes, excellent. Thank you. Right. There we go. There we go. Right. Phew. Right. So this is getting to be a bit of a pain in the butt, isn't it? Not being able to just do it off of one bloody web browser.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, dear. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try and do something, but yes, thinking that I ended up having to. I thought I had to have a new camera, so I went and got myself another Logitech, and didn't need it in the end because it wasn't the problem. Just can't find out. It was Google. But there we go. But there we go. Right. So, right. Shall we carry on? I'm quite dismayed that no one else is joining us. Not even for the last 15 minutes.
Yep.
Terrible.
All these people that say they'll come and join us, and they never.
I know. Yes, false promises. I don't know.
He's in denial. What it is.
Who's in denial? I've never been to Egypt.
Content of my innocent call.
I was going to say I've never been to Egypt. That was a terrible joke.
PJ saying, "Why don't you ask Colin how he presents the gallery? Because he's really slick." But but if Phil became very slick, that would improve the
production values. Yes, that'd go up, and then I'd have to try and do something, to make it go down again. Blimey, what people want? What they want? They want either the worst production values or the best. Can't be in between.
Well, you definitely don't have to worry about getting the best production values.
Thanks, Dan.
Not a problem. Anytime, sweet pea. Mwah! Love you.
Yes. So, what is everybody up to at the weekend then?
Well, I don't know about
Special.
anybody. I don't know about anybody else, but I imagine Dana booked his neck in it.
Why would Dan be up to his neck in it?
Because it's Dan, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. They say that if all you do is stay at home and work on models at the bench, you can't get into any trouble. And I saw that as a challenge.
And has it worked?
The case for the prosecution rests. What about you, Phil? Do you have anything exciting planned for the weekend, Tom?
No, I don't know whether the grandchildren will make an appearance, but I'll be working Saturday morning, so that's a part of the weekend scene too. But yes, I probably won't be doing much. I shall probably chillax. Maybe have a friend or two over for a bite or two. We'll see. But Makes me sound like a vampire, doesn't it? Have a friend or two over for a bite.
So I'm surprised you have friends, actually.
Yeah. Ooh. Terrible. Anyone think us people in Norfolk didn't socialise and have friends?
Turkey's in Norfolk, isn't it?
No, Turkey is in somewhere in Africa. You see what I did there?
Mm-hmm. Jet saying, wait a second, wait a minute. Philip PJ says, I think we all agree that it would be nice to have some kind of production value.
Oh,
Jet says, I would
So
join you
circle.
guys. Jet says he would join you guys and come online, but he's not psychologically prepared for it. We don't bite, Jet.
no, we don't. We don't.
PJ
We don't bite.
Well, not
PJ
without invitation.
PJ confirms no one is Jet. Scott says, but your selling points, Phil, are these low standards?
Absolutely.
And PJ saying, I think we all agree that it would be nice to have some kind of production value. Yeah, we do. We aim the bar low.
The lowest production value.
We aim the bar low. That way, we never miss.
Absolutely.
And DJ Sonic is saying Thunderbird 4. Tiffany is saying that she's going to rearrange her flat this weekend in between painting models. And
Nice.
Scott has the Orkney Vintage Rally this weekend. There's
Ooh.
a 40 years of Kawasaki Ninja, so one of my bikes will be there.
Right. No, that wouldn't be the one that. No. I can't say that.
That was the one that went meow.
Crash. Yeah. We can't say that one. No.
Yeah, Scott is giving advice to Jet. He says, it's okay, Jet. Dan only bites if you get too close.
Indeed.
Oh, look at me.
And we keep him on a tight leash.
Yeah, but the problem
You
is
should
he
be
likes
telling
the
them
leash.
about the gimp mask and frilly knickers you make me wear.
We like that. At least that's what you tell us, anyway. At least that's what you tell us.
I said I don't mind, choice is yours, and you went, I insist.
Ah, dear. Right. Well, this is not. Oh, God, it's gone 2 steps forward, 6 steps back, because it's now just jumping out again. No better than it did before. Fudge handles and broomsticks. Right.
And Tiffany says, I don't bite unless you ask. And DJ says, giggity. Now, Jet has got an interesting question for you here, Phil.
Oh, look out! Yes, go on then.
Okay, it's a serious modelling question.
Oh, flipping heck! Right?
It's like, he's noticed that you're doing a natural metal finish.
Yes.
Are you going to clear coat it? And if you don't, will you be doing a panel lining with some kind of a wash?
I have thought about this because what I'm going to be doing is putting the trestle marks and the walkway lines on. I'm not too sure about anything else, but that's what I will be doing. Clear coat, no, because I think that'll just dull the finish completely. And panel wash, I might try something. Not too sure. I'll have to see, but because of the detail, as it has to be re-enhanced, which is what I've been doing with a rivet wheel, and some of the detail is a bit thin on the ground. I'm not too sure how it will hold up, but it'll probably, if I am going to do it, probably going to be some kind of a oil wash, maybe sort of a pale sort of grey, or maybe sort of slight tinge of brown or something. But I'll have to do an experiment on a piece of card with some foil over the top and some panel lines and rivets, and see how that works before I tack it. But this is actually two top. Hang on, you're not even, can't even see what I'm doing really, can you? Hang on a second. Let's get,
There you go.
full screen. There we go.
I just put you full screen.
Thank you. You can do me again. Right. Okay. Now you probably can't see it so much on the camera, but well, actually you can't. But in real life, you can make it out here. There's two different makes of tin foil. Excuse me. And one is really shiny, and the other one has got a matte finish. And I'm sort of alternating some of the panels, and to sort of emphasize. And you can see it probably more on the fuselage. Let me see if you can, because with the there we go. Yeah, you can see it on the fuselage. The differences.
Wouldn't that be kind of like the equivalent of the Aztecing that goes on the Enterprise?
Yeah, sort of. But this is more, this is more intentional, more how it would probably be like coming straight out, straight off the production line. And
less Aztec-y, yes.
Less Aztec, yeah. I'm just going to bump my nose. Sorry, folks.
Right, okay, well, you're doing that. I will say that PJ says Phil doesn't bite, but he can give you a nasty gumming. The Hot says, did you get a new leash after he chooses way out of the last one? And Jet is asking, what silver-based oil, what is your silver paint? Oil-based or lacquer-based? He's actually using tin foil.
Yeah.
He's asking because he's going to do a natural finish on a P47 from Mini Art, and he doesn't know how to weather natural metal finishes.
Right. Now,
Jet, are you US, if I remember rightly, correct?
I believe he is. Yes. Now I don't know if you know, but this is what I'm using. It's micro metal foil. Oh God! Well, if I get in the camera, wouldn't it? Micro foil adhesive. Oh, come on, get in the light. There we go. Okay. What? Depending on how you do it, I started off doing it on the foil. Okay. Better off doing it on the model. Give it a quick wipe of IPA over the areas, and then go. Then one or two coats, depending on where you're putting it. I tended to put 2 coats on the leading edge where it folds down, because obviously, you've got the curve. There's more of a compound curve, especially as you come around the edge here. So you need more glue, basically. And put it on the model rather than on the foil. Cut the foil to a rough shape of what you want, and then just plonk it on, and then start burying it over. You can sand it. Some of the panels I've actually done a little bit of sanding with some light fine sanding sponges like these, cut to shape or cut to size, and it gives out a variety. And if like the Airfix, the body, the actual fuselage, there is a fine rippling in the actual casting. Not so much in the wings, but you can still make it look. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think P47 will look great. I've got a P51 in a 48th from Edward. I'm going to be doing in natural metal. Only thing is, the wings on the P47 were painted silver dope. So that's going to be a whole different thing. But yeah, the inspiration for this is Gertie, and yeah, I think it looks quite nice. And there is a guy on YouTube that is doing exactly what I'm doing, and that's why I'm not even putting anything on YouTube or making a video, because yeah, I am copycatting, and that's not right for me to piggyback off of that anyway. But there will be some pictures of it finished once it's in the gallery. So all right, but yeah, tinfoil, 2 different makes. So we've got 2 different degrees of shine, shall we say, and yeah, just go for it, just vary it, and make it look, so uniform, but
Not uniform.
yeah, uniform, but sort of random. You're not got two of the same shade next to each other, and you've got smaller panels that are made into from one big panel that has actually got a natural panel line in it. Done. So yeah, quite interesting, and I'm quite enjoying it. So, but there are 1 or 2 areas I noticed that I have yes, scuffed. Great thing about it is take it off, peel it up where you've cut it, peel it all back, take it off, clean off the old glue with IPA, stick on a new piece. Bob's your uncle.
Right, wait a second.
How long until you got the foil hat finished?
Depending on if I've got any left. If I've got any left, then I'll make a foil hat. But if not, then that's going to have to wait for next time. But this is going to be one of the hardest bits to do. That I've already done the nose, or the under nose, if you like. But there's a couple of creases there that unfortunately I'm never going to get out. It's been about 3 attempts, so I'm just going to keep it as it is, and just there's it's still still a little bit flaky, but yeah. Well, it does come up on the side there, but yeah, there we go. But yes, so I'm enjoying it, and I might like I say, once I've got it done, there'll be some pictures in the gallery. What brands of paint would you recommend for a Revel kit? It's a 148 Stormovic. Right. Well, I'm a great Tamiya.
Yes. Well, the question I'm going to ask first of all, Tiffany, are you brush painting or spray painting? Will you be using an airbrush, or just using a brush paint?
Yes.
Brush paint, I would recommend Vihalo acrylics. They come in little bottles like this. If you're going to airbrush, I would recommend. What's the bottle of Tamiya's got? Oh, good God, the bottle of Tamiya's missing. There we go. My bottle of Tamiya from the bench. You can buy Tamiya acrylics, or there are other companies like AK Interactive, Real Color, and Mr. Hobby.
Brush paint on that question there, Panzer.
Okay, I would recommend the Vihalo, or some of the newer Humbrol acrylics. Jet's confirmed he's actually from Vancouver in Canada. If you're doing the P50, the P47, if you go onto YouTube and look up a guy called Plasmo Models, he did the same kit, and he got great results using a Revel aerosol color, which is available at a reasonable price in North America. When I say North America, I mean the United States and Canada. And it sprays beautifully, a beautiful chrome finish out of the aerosol can. Absolutely beautiful. You give his video a watch, because he built the P47 about 4 or 5 videos back.
So that might be an easier option than bare metal foil.
Yes, he's confirmed that he is actually using paint for his.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Right. There you go. Well, in that case, then any washes and pigments will stick. So so there's no reason why that won't happen. It's not it's a bit of a grey area with the tinfoil because it's actually natural. It's a natural metal.
Yeah.
And I have noticed, strangely enough, that although it's not a great deal extra, but it has put a little bit of weight on.
Yes.
Just a little bit, but not but it has put a little bit of weight on.
Scott
So,
also confirms there's AK third generation acrylics, which are these ones. These are similar to, but have more of a pigment content than the Vihalo model color range, although they're similar size bottle and a similar size price point.
There's literally I was thinking to say hundreds, but there's tens of different manufacturers of paints nowadays that all sort of basically sort of follow the same sort of path. You got your MIG ammo, you got your Vallejo, you got your Vallejo Model Air, you got your proper brush paint, you got third interactive generation AK interactives. Even the Tamiya, they're all acrylic based, but with the Tamiya, it is a lacquer based acrylic, which is not too bad for brush painting, but only if you're doing small areas. If you're going to be doing an aircraft, do say what Pans is saying, Vallejo or whatever, it's a lot better. Water based acrylic.
Yeah, and Tiffany, if you shop around, you may get that pen set for about 67 quid. But you can also buy sets. You can also buy from certain model shops individual pens. It's a Revell kit, so they will actually recommend their own brand Revell paints, unless, of course, it's a Matchbox kit that they've rebranded. He says he painted mine. He painted his using Mr. Colour and AK, different other than Tamiya, more lacquer based and with an airbrush. And he, wait a second, where did I get that? He was asking about the weathering. He didn't mean different shades of panels, more like dirt and grime and oil. That shouldn't make any difference what you use then, whether you use oil based or even oil paints. And dust effects, pastels, whatever, so long as you can fix them, but if it's being over lacquer, you can go over it with acrylic clear to seal it in, or even using a proper sealer. But you just do anything with it really. A minute. I've known about that for a long time. 64 years old and built first model was 65. All right.
That was the year I was born.
Yeah. Phil's still the oldest.
Only in the room, not in the chat.
Yeah. No. That dubious honour goes to PJ. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Oh dear, what?
Yeah. But no, in all seriousness, now I mean, if you are painting it and you are going over with a clear lacquer, then your world's your lobster. You can put anything on it. So as long as it's obviously not lacquer based, it goes into the lacquer. But then even then, some lacquer based, depending on whether it's an enamel based or an acrylic based lacquer, you can intermix the two. So yeah,
there are a variety of ways. Wait a second, I'm just grabbing a couple of bits and bobs here to do weathering. You've got these of enamel washes. They come in different varieties. You can also get them in acrylic washes now as well. These are the enamel washes. You also have these, which are inks that you can use, and there's also oil paints, which you can use.
If you're going to be wanting to do the actual exhaust staining from the stacks, then there's no reason why you couldn't use Tamiya acrylics, heavily thinned down, and sort of a bluish grey, not a bluish grey, what am I talking about? A brownish sooty grey. You could light the airbrush, down the side. That's what I'm hoping to do with this, but I'll see.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, you could even use Tamiya, if you're going to be using a airbrush, I should say.
Yeah, there's also things like pigments you can use as well. Some of the better, more the fine quality pigments are actually, you can actually mix them up with the binding agent and the enamel thinners, or white spirit, turpentine, turpenoid, and they actually behave like a paint. You can literally put them on as a transparent paint.
Yeah. Jet's saying he doesn't know. Oh, hang on, where is it? There it is. I don't know. So I kind of feel if I use things like an enamel wash on an unsealed metallic color, it's going to reactivate and make a big slush. It shouldn't do if the actual color you've put on is an acrylic, because they won't even if you put it on unsealed acrylic metallic color, it shouldn't affect it, because it's two different styles of, or
Mediums.
chemical combinations, mediums. Enamel will go over acrylic, the same as acrylic will go over enamel, but you can't do enamel over enamel, because all it'll do, or acrylic over acrylic, unless it's done with an airbrush, because it'll just literally reactivate and just bring it back up. Especially if you're using a paintbrush. That done me many a time. But if you're using an airbrush, then there's no, you can put Tamiya over Tamiya and acrylics, enamels over enamels, because you're not actually stirring it up. And providing that they've been properly cured in between, then you're fine. But as a rule of thumb, enamel and acrylics don't react with each other. So you can put one on top of the other and not have any problems. Fingers crossed. Yeah, he says. Yes. If in doubt, test.
Yeah, if in doubt, you've got plastic sprues. A lot of kits have bits and pieces left over. I mean,
sorry. This is the remark of the night.
well, PG, it is Bring What You Build night, and we do get questions, and we do answer them.
We do as best we can. Yes. Right. With a P47, there is no exhaust. It's just got to. Well, they get the actual. Yeah. Well, I mean, the exhaust coming from the turbocharger. You still got an oil and soot stain coming from that. Again, you can do that with an airbrush. It's entirely up to you how you do it.
Right.
But like I say, I sprayed P47 with lacquer-based paint from Mr. Colour and Tamiya, and I'm going to have to do a test, and perhaps it'll show the results. Indeed.
Technically,
they're both the same.
Yeah, if you're using lacquer-based paints, you'll be able to use enamels on them quite happily. Just the little trick is with enamels is to, anything lacquer-based, is let it cure for 48 hours before you progress on to the next stage.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been working on this thing. A second, I've been working on this. Now, this was painted in time. A minute, I'm going to put myself on big screen. Da-da-da. Wait a minute, and I'll just remember. Yeah, now I've been working on this. Now, this was base painted in acrylics. It was over painted with an acrylic satin varnish to give it that slight shine. But all the weathering has been done with oils and enamels and pigments. And they quite happily work on top of the acrylic paint perfectly.
Apparently he's not going to be sealing it with a clear coat, so he's going to leave it as it is. If you're going to do that, then the oil washers, if you're going to use an oil wash, you'll be a bit careful if you're going to be handling it, because that will come off no matter how long you think it's dried.
Yeah.
it will have a tendency to smudge. I've had that in panel lines, and I've done the panel lines lovely. Weeks after I've went and touched the model, moved it for whatever reason, and looked and thought, oh, what's that on my thing? Oh, a little bit of, it's so oil washers, especially if they're made with proper, from oil paint, they do take a hell of a long time to actually cure, to actually flash off,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, normally people don't say I don't clear coat most of my work. It's just that if I am doing an actual weathering, I do, if I have to do the very last, like the streaks and anything like that, right at the very last minute, so that they'll be the last thing that I do once everything's been put together. I don't sort of tend to do anything and then sort of move on to the next bit and then put it all together. I always have the model like this, combined, and then do the afterwards. But there we go. That's just me. And Scott saying, my lord, actual modelling talk on this stream. Careful now, it might start to look professional. Well, can't help that, Scott.
We like to help people who ask questions.
Yes, and Jet does have 2 wings from the mini art kit, so he's going to do as a test. Excellent.
Yeah, let me just jump in here, Jet. You will find that aircraft usually have 2 wings. If they've only 1 wing, they're not going to fly very well.
Wah, 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 wah. Yes. And just when we thought the production values were going up, you had to bring it down with a crash. Yes,
Of course.
right. So, but he's saying, on experience, unless you have a clear coat, it's going to mess it up. Again, like we say, it depends on what you're actually using. If you are going to be using 2 of the same, make sure that the first coat is well and truly flashed off and dry. And if you are using an airbrush, then you should be fine. If you're going to be using brush, try not to be too heavy-handed. So if you're going to do a thin layer, then come back maybe an hour later and do another one. Don't sort of go too heavy on it if you're not going to put a clear coat on. I mean, each does work in its own way. So but say it's just entirely how people do what they do. And saying, I have a ton of experience weathering things like tanks and vehicles. Natural metal finish is a completely different animal. Yeah, because if it's shiny, it doesn't tend to keep hold of dirt as much as what a painted vehicle does. So it will only build up in the in the panel lines, in the round rivets. So yeah, unless there's a dirty great big fuel leak streaming out of one of the actual filler caps, or there's an oil leak, it's going to look sort of pretty clean no matter what. But it's just how how you bring up those rivet lines and the panel lines. Personally, I think maybe if you're going to be doing, if it's did you say it was enamel? No, it was acrylic based paint, wasn't it? I think that you've already sprayed it in. I would do it in enamel.
Yeah.
I would do it in enamel, so long as you can wipe it off, and it's not going to affect the acrylic, and then you can get it just into where you want it, and then everywhere else should come out clean. It should.
He is saying about his first question is, the clear coat alter the sheen of metallic paint? Everyone says yes, so don't do it. It will.
It does.
Yes,
It does.
Yes.
It does. Yes, definitely.
there is a little trick, and that is to use, depending how good your masking is to mask off individual panels and spray them with a mixture. You can either spray them with a gloss coat, or you can spray alternate panels with matte coat and some with satin coat.
Yeah, but that's
also,
no matter what, it's still gonna get rid of the the chrome look,
yes,
which you've got here. So yeah, that is the problem. Even with Alclad, with their water-based clear, it does take the shine off. Not to a great extent to what any other lacquer does, but it does still take the shine off. I mean, the McLaren F1 cars, prime example, excuse the pun, they were a mirror coat finish. You could actually see your reflection in them if you're up close. They're that chromed, that shiny, or they were that shiny. But that is an automotive-based paint, which is about £200-300 or $300 a litre. Which is way beyond most model makers' budgets. I mean, that's a year's worth of kits, isn't it? Just for one paint job. So there's been a lot of experimenting over the years, with doing, getting the right finish. I even done a Revell McLaren in bare metal foil. Looks great, except for the fact with bare metal foil, it just breaks if you look at it, and it ends up looking, if you look at it, it's cracked. It's like spider's webs, and it's horrible. This is why I was a bit dubious in doing this, because I thought to myself, well, I've done the bare metal foil before, and that's a bit, but this is about three or four times thicker in thickness than bare metal foil, and that's beautiful. I love it. It's great. But how it transponds to small, to lower or smaller scales, I don't know. But in your answer, yes, there is not a perfect way of putting a clear coat over a chrome finish without it dulling it down. No, definitely not. It might have to be a compromise that, if you want to put a clear over it, you're going to have to, have not a trade-off of having the density of the shine removed, shall we say. So and that's probably a long-winded way of saying that, but there we are. Let's see. Pansy, you've been officially told off.
Yes, I know.
Yes. Dan is being very quiet. Maybe the zip's stuck on his GIMP mask. I think metallic lacquer paint without the clear coat is too fragile to use with an oil wash. Shouldn't be, not if it's cured properly, because lacquer and oil, they should live in perfect harmony. The only problem you've got, like I said, is the oil wash drying. It might take a lot longer to dry than it would normally, but it's in the lacquer, yeah. So I understand about acrylics and oil; they don't mix. It's not a case of them not mixing. It's just a case of that the drying time, especially with oil, proper. Like sometimes I use artists' oils leached, so that the linseed oil is out, and then just thinned with. Yeah, people don't believe you when you say this. Don't use terps.
Simple lighter fluid.
Yeah, use that.
Yep.
Use lighter fuel.
Yep.
That does help to actually sort of flash the paint off a bit quicker, but it still takes a little while to longer to dry. Yes, it will, because it's oil by nature. Oil takes longer to dry than water than spirits. So just got to be willful and that in your mind that that if you're not going to be lacquering over the top, and you do put an oil wash in and you get it lovely, and try not to handle it, and for a few days, maybe a week, until it has proper time to cure, because that is the only downside of an oil wash.
I think Jet's talking about it because he brings this up. He's talking about a water clear coat from his water-based one. You're talking about aqua gloss.
Yeah, that's what they recommend for their chrome. Yes, that's what they recommend for their chrome, but it still doesn't give out a complete gloss chrome shine. It still takes some of the shine away. It's not perfect.
Yes,
it's not perfect at all.
Yes, but he's using an oil paint over that. Yes, that will work quite happily. Remember, the glossier the surface, the pen wash will flow a lot faster into where you want it to. So if you literally put your tip of your brush there on a glossy surface, it will flow very fast around the area that you're putting it on. And whereas a flat finish, a dull finish, you will have to work it.
Yeah, and it will tend to stain where you've actually put it.
Yeah,
because it gets ingrained into the actual base of the paint. Right. So, what do you reckon? It's now 10:25. Shall we call it quits? Now that we've done some modelling advice, should we get out of the country and run and Scarborough before the people call us back and say, "Hang on a minute, that didn't work"?
I'm thinking we need to check YouTube for whether or not there's any used pods anywhere near you. The amount of modelling talk that's actually taken place,
I know,
been replaced with pod people.
Yeah, and you've just satisfied Scott because he wanted you to send proof of life, as he hasn't seen you so quiet this long. Yeah. Jet saying, right, well, I guess I'll take what you guys have said on board, but I think I'll show you when I post my samples on how the oil wash will reactivate the lacquer-based metallic paint that does not have a clear. Okay, well, we'll look forward. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I think you guys should stop bullying the Candyman.
Never gonna happen.
Yeah. So, yeah, by all means, put the results in. I'll be interested to find out. But and let us know if you're doing it by airbrush or just by paintbrush as well. It'll be interesting to find out. But yeah, I mean, as a rule of thumb, it should work okay. But yeah, but we'll see. So until next week, when you know what, it's back to normal, isn't it? That means I've got to do a quiz.
It's the quiz, yes.
Oh, no.
Does that mean if it's back to normal, does that mean that you're not going to talk about models?
Yeah.
Well, there will be models in there somewhere, because of the quiz. But yeah, I mean, and the gallery. But yeah, I don't know. No, that might not be that sort of intense model talk. No. Tiffany's saying that she's going to be looking. Oh, would you pack it in? Thank you.
I was getting there. I was queuing it up while you were this and that. There.
Production's gone. Do it again. Yeah.
If you're in any doubt, Tiffany, if you're on Facebook, you can contact me on Facebook. You'll see where I am on Facebook through Phil's gallery.
Indeed.
And if you need a help, I'll be able to help you out with that.
Now, you're saying about a conversion chart. There is an app. If you've got an Android or an iPhone, there is an app.
There is an app, but with the caveat that it works on the color reference of the device you're using. It can be hit or miss sometimes with certain colors.
Yeah, But if you're just going to be using the direct cross reference, then yeah, you should be okay, because you're looking at the part numbers as opposed to the actual shades. But yeah, the app is called the Hobby Color Converter. All right, get it on Google Marketplace, and basically you've got near enough every model paint manufacturer under the sun, and also there some who don't make their own but have cross references. So yeah,
Yes.
there we go.
Steve
Hobby
is
Color Converter.
He's got another one. He's got a quick question. The Tamiya Clear, the little 10 milliliter bottles, really thin for spraying. Yes.
Yes.
You assume they're a Tamiya paint. You thin them roughly 50-50.
Yeah. Not. I was going to say not so much the matte. If it's clear, gloss clear, yeah, 50-50, and with the satin. But if it's matte, I would tend to go a little bit further.
Yes.
Because obviously, because you got the matte pigment in there, and you got to make sure that goes through the needle finally as well.
Yes.
But that's assuming, yeah.
Oh,
but
no, wait,
otherwise,
you're talking XF21 or X21. Yes, that is not a matte varnish. Do not put X21 anywhere near a model. It is actually pigment carrier for the gloss paints or the matte paints. It converts a gloss paint to a matte paint. It's designed to be mixed into the paints. Do not put
no, not flat base, not flat base. No, we're talking about XF86.
Yes, there's 86 and there's 35.
Yeah, 86. 86 is the flat clear.
Yes, that needs to be
not the flat base. No,
Yes.
God, never put that through your airbrush.
Yes.
Christ, no. But yeah, because that's got pigment. Yeah, that's probably more of a 75 or 70-30. So yeah, on that, and then of course you've got your semi-gloss, which is less pigment.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you've got your clear, which I haven't got one there at the moment. But it'd be just clear anyway.
Alternatively, you can buy the VMS stuff and you can spray that straight out the bottle.
There we go. Excellent. Dan's asking, should I water down my primer? Only if you've got no coke left, Dan. So
everyone else were asking modelling questions. I felt the need to put in one of my own.
Of course you did.
Almost legitimate.
Yeah, almost, yes. Right. So that is it then. So next week back to the quiz, which means that means I've got God. Right, okay. Right. I've got to find all new questions now. Or shall we say photos to be digitally manipulated. Yes. Right. So until next week, when we will come back and do the usual programming, so therefore the production values will go nosediving into the floor, into the ground. It's good night from Dan.
Night, Dan.
That's it. And also Panzer. Excellent. Well done. And from me, we will do this all again next week with the quiz. Take care, everybody. Be good. Be safe. If you can't be safe, take a
Don't
mate.
get caught.
Don't get caught. Or stay at home, build a model. Until then, folks, bye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Dude. Yeah, I meant to say for the benefit of the new people, don't disappear when the stream ends, because we actually come back for a little skit at the end. And I forgot.
I don't want to say it for a few older ones because you never know. I might say something cheeky to Phil that somebody doesn't realise that we're actually doing this on purpose. And then, you get a message going, oh my God, did you see the shit that he said?
Yeah.
Yes, we actually take the Michael out of one another. We're actually all good friends.
I did some tunes.
You definitely need tunes on a trip to Nottingham.
Yeah, trip to Nottingham, please. First class ticket to Nottingham, please. And on that note, night, folks. See you soon. Bye. Hello. Who's got the button? You got the button. Who's got?
No, you've got the button.
Huh?
It's underneath.
Ah.
It's
Ah,
underneath.
yeah.